Last night at Randall's birthday party, I wore suspenders, and I fucks with suspenders. That's the takeaway.
Bro, I fucks with suspenders stylistically, but I'm a fat man, and this is what I've learned about life. Suspenders, stylistically, only look good if it doesn't look like you need them. If you're the kind of guy who's like, yeah, suspenders would probably be helpful when you're all gut, no butt looking ass, then they don't
Jeff,
really look that good on you.
Hey,
Hey, fuck you, Jeff.
this is everybody here. I don't know what you're
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah.
Two of us were wearing suspenders last night, and
Yeah.
they were very comfortable. Thank
And
you.
I
were
wish I
great.
was.
Comfortable, I'm sure.
They're great. No, I will not take any more suspender slander. I think
Absolutely
they're great
not.
on all bodies. And everybody should get yourself
is
some
not the way
fucking
I
All
suspenders.
bodies are beautiful.
Because doing this shit all
With
night
suspenders.
just
All
feels good.
suspenders matter.
Just got my thumbs in my suspenders. And the joke was all night, every time something made me feel old, I would snap my suspenders.
It was very good.
Hell yeah,
It was
dude.
pretty awkward. I didn't have suspenders, so I had to snap my underwear waistline. But I feel like it really
Yeah.
drove the point home.
It really did.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Torchlit Tavern. We're a real play 5th edition podcast. My name is Jameson Oxford. I will be your dungeon master today. Welcome
You're a
back.
dungeon master every day.
Every day? I don't even get a break.
That's not true.
No.
Sometimes we release true evil for Halloween.
Anyway,
I mean,
that's true.
Also,
but then you're a
sometimes I'm
keeper.
his dungeon master.
Next
that's true,
And
too.
sometimes
recording.
Katie's his dungeon
I'm
master.
not always a dungeon master. This is categorically incorrect. We are a real play 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons podcast, as you can obviously tell by the discourse and the distraction.
That's what it's like.
I play with a bunch of people.
You
Yeah.
too.
That was a cute little yawn, wasn't it?
Isn't it?
Isn't it?
Play with a bunch of people.
Hey, you know what I found out after watching a bunch of makeup show recently?
Makeup show?
And she'd already
Play with a
expressed
bunch
this.
of people.
That was supposed to be your lead-in? Shit. I was waiting for a lead-in.
I'm just curious why we just started talking about makeup instead of continuing anything at all.
So, I'm one of those people. My name
And I
is
am
Ryan.
too. My name is
Oh,
Mick.
my fuck.
Fucking hell.
Oh, the energy today.
Go ahead,
I
Ryan.
don't know.
Go ahead.
I play 9.
Dang, that's all he's got now.
What is 9?
Fucking over this shit. Hey, gang. I'm Ryan, and I play number 9 and 9.1 and 9.2, and we are Artificers.
Legion. Oh.
And Warforged. And Legion.
And I am Mitch. I play a Theru, who doesn't play Halor anymore, but is a barbarian pretending to be a druid who's also partially a druid. And I am Harry, except when I wild shape, and then I'm a different kind of Harry.
Houdini?
Osborne?
Hi, I'm Jeff. I
Hi,
Dresden.
Jeff!
am playing...
Potter?
I am playing the character of Reyes Kren, who is a Crestkin, which is a homebrew race,
Henderson.
and he's a rogue and a monk.
My name's
Monster.
Katie Mischief. I'm going to be playing Evalina Chopin, and she is a Claridin, a tiefling Claridin at that.
Clarity
Oh,
clear.
she's keeping it clear.
She's a bad
Truly?
bitch.
She certainly is, with her iced coffee and her bad attitude. We love her.
Yeah, she's a bad bitch.
She's bad and bougie.
Thank you guys for listening to us. We're about to hop right into it. I want to remind everybody that we do have a Patreon, because I don't do this every time, and I should.
We do.
Please go check out our Patreon. If you don't
It's
like
true.
Patreon, you can go to Ko-fi. I still don't know how to pronounce it. It's buy us a
I like
coffee.
Kofifi?
I don't know.
Ko-fi.
Kofi.
I like
Kofi.
I like Kofi, like Kingston.
Kofi. Go check that out and throw us a few bucks. We give this entertainment for free. If you really enjoy it, we appreciate that. But more importantly, share us with a friend, because growth is what we really would like to see nowadays. We want to see more listeners and stuff. And
Spread us
you
around
help-
like an STD.
yeah.
STI.
Excuse me.
Get with the times, Ryan.
Never.
On that note, speaking of what Ryan said, I think it's important that we address a
Fucking
very
absolutely
important
kill-
political point about the world right now. Happy Pride!
Happy Pride!
Happy Pride.
I think we're into like the 3rd month now. And while it is always Happy Pride, I just don't know.
Hey, someone
Hey,
tried
that
to shoot
one's
the
for
president
you,
yesterday,
Randall.
or the
We got you,
ex-president
baby.
yesterday. Happy Pride.
All right, moving forward.
It's my birthday in a week.
I'm on Torchlit Tavern, Blackpowder.
Happy early birthday, Katie. Blackpowder.
Happy early birthday, Blackpowder.
Blim.
Happy early birthday, my ear! Black powder.
Down, Mr. President.
Ha!
Blam.
Oh shit, today I'm playing Scrabble.
Does anybody speak Null?
Which Inquisitor do you work for?
He kind of cocks his head like he didn't quite understand the question.
Who leads your pack?
Kava.
Who are
leads.
you in contract with?
One moment. Kava leads your pack?
Kava leads all packs.
You are asking the wrong questions. Who are you in contract with?
Tartini.
Ah, Grand High Inquisitor Tartini.
We check out mountain top. Take giant. Giant gets Eye Magog. We get, artifact. New breastplate, Newman. We take to Tartini. Secure mountaintop.
I don't understand why we are trying to convince the gnolls of anything.
I'm not trying to convince them. I am letting them know that they are being used and betrayed.
I always figured they already knew. They do it for the money, not for...
But that's why you're wrong, Inquisitor. They do it because their pack leader tells them to. Because their pack leader, who they all trust very much, says is best for Nolkai. They have come very far because of what your primacy has offered them.
He reaches over with his teeth and he pulls like this bone pin. Does vaguely look like the head of a gnoll has been carved into this bone.
Very cool.
I can take this to them? Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Are there more giants?
5 plus Thiatzi.
Who's that?
Big giant. Sky-colored.
Okay. Anyone else?
Half null pack. The thunder of hooves and the barrel of watch this stand to get him.
I am going to smite this motherfucker when I hit him. And with my advantage of him being prone, I do get a nat 20.
Oh, fuck.
And I'm gonna smite him.
And she pre-declared the smite.
You said you had a second attack?
Yeah, I do still have a second attack. Another nat 20, he's dead.
Holy fuck.
Katie,
Looks like it's time to kill him.
if you roll another at 20, I'm just gonna say it's the end of the episode.
Did anyone take damage on our party at all?
No.
No.
They never even got a chance, man.
Not remotely.
Aderu is
Team
going
kill.
to cast Goodberry.
Okay.
Jay, that's gonna be a nat 20.
Are you shitting me? Get the fuck out of here.
I am not shitting you.
Clap me the fuck out right
That
now.
Oak is
I'm
our
done.
best
I'm
friend.
done,
On the
Jeff.
little
It's a
green
best
dice!
friend.
On the little green dice, too!
Let me out, Jeff. I'm done. You guys completed your long rest after, well, I don't want to call it a fight with those giants because
Discussion.
discussion is also a strange way of putting it. You brutalized them, you embarrassed them.
That's what we do.
Yeah, your GM is going to be rethinking his strategies going forward. That's how bad it is. Evalina, as you're waking up the following morning with your camp, you find yourself in the weird dream space that you have been a few times now. The black ball of pulsing energy is before you that you've come to know as the Breaker of Walls. And from it, you sense heat and menace.
Are those giants your friends, or...
You let the gatekeeper go. Gnolls were allowed to live. We had a deal.
I don't remember any deal.
You said we would fight the gatekeeper if I did not press you.
Well, we did fight the gatekeeper. Remember?
You call that a fight?
A scuffle. Listen, we're going to fight an ice giant today. That will be interesting.
You cannot make deals with the devil and simply renegotiate the rules.
I am going to need you to roll a wisdom save.
He's doing this on purpose because he knows I'm too strong to be left at full health. But what does a nat 20 say?
Fuck you. Generally. Ryan, ding me. Ryan, ding me.
Mitch is running back.
When a player rolls a nat 20, it is the world's way of naturally telling a DM, I understand that you have plans, and your time and effort and planning are all very important to me, but what if, instead, go fuck yourself?
Oh, yeah.
sick bird. It's my random fact.
That's a great. That is in fact a great random fact, and it's very true. But there is a language and a dialogue that the GM has at his disposal, and one of the phrases that I love in a moment like this is "for a total of what."
Yeah, that's fair.
Oof.
That is fair. Wisdom?
Yes.
For a total of 27.
All right. Congratulations on the half damage.
Yeah.
That's
That's
gonna
literally the
cause.
best I could have done.
Yeah.
That's the best.
The DC was
It's the
25.
best there ever was.
It is the strongest psychic attack he has leveled at you since you have had him join your psyche. And maybe it's that good coffee that you got from your mom's cup, but you were ready for this. But the barrage goes on for several minutes, and even though you do resist, you realize that he is getting stronger. This is the last time I made you try to succeed at a save like this. It was a DC 15.
Yeah. Or he's more mad.
Yeah, he is.
Wait,
not just mad.
Does this matter for my advantage against spells? Not that I could have rolled any better, but...
No, it's not a spell. You're gonna take 8 psychic damage. And then the storm sort of subsides, and you realize that he said it. If you make any sort of deals verbally or not, and you do not abide by them with this devil, this creature of pacts and deals, then there will be repercussions. You will give him strength, and you need to be careful with that. But as you take that damage, unless you want to say something, you will wake up.
Before I wake up, the barrage happens. I'm clearly in pain, but my character, instead of, lashing out, just hand on the side of her face, on the side of her, right on the right temple, and just resist as much as she can, right? Even though she was clearly in pain for that and it sucked. She opens her eyes, she looks at him, smiles, and she says, "Womp womp," and wakes up. And I use 8 for my lay on hands pool and heal myself.
Okay. Your camp is strange. There is blood in the snow, sort of all around. You guys are just below the cloud line, but you see that it's sort of moved closer since. It seems like the cloud cover is getting bigger. And, I don't know, what do you guys do? There's a fucking giant elk kind of nuzzling Adair's berry bag.
He's a good boy.
The berry bag that Adair has accrued. This thing stands 16 feet tall at the shoulder, I believe, is how big it is. It is monstrously large.
That's a huge bitch.
Indeed.
16 feet tall. Dang, that means Adairu's not tall enough to ride this ride.
Rude.
Like,
I'm average
I
height.
can give him a boost.
you're pretty sure this thing is big enough that 9 could ride it.
I mean, a giant just wrote it.
Yeah.
So
But we've
ride
established
it in
that
battle.
apparently 9 weighs several hundred pounds. So
I mean, easily several hundred pounds.
Am
but,
I too heavy to ride this ride, Jay?
no, not this ride.
Perfect.
You got yourself a new mount. Put it in your character sheet.
You could try.
If Adair
would
lets
like-
him borrow it.
I would like to roll animal handling.
Oh no.
Nine's gonna dabble in trying to own a pet right now.
Okay.
I can help or whatever, right? I'm an animal dude guy.
It seems like
I
that
mean,
would be a
if
nice
you're
thing.
there, you tell me what you want to do. I don't know.
I mean, I was the one who tamed this beautiful, majestic creature.
I rolled
How do I-
a 14
how do I
plus
help?
1, 15.
I'm gonna roll aid. That's an 8.
You don't need to roll to aid. Helping somebody
No.
is just going, I've helped them.
That's
Yeah.
good. It's good because that wasn't great otherwise.
Okay.
Love that for
so
me.
what was your roll again?
I rolled a 15.
A 15? Okay. How does it work for this? Is it an opposed charisma check? I'll go
I
with
rolled
that.
a 14.
What's
Doesn't
your
matter.
intent with your handle animal check?
I would like to become its very best friend.
How do you do that?
Let's see here. I'm going to don the chainmail that we just took from our dead giant friend, and I'm gonna wear it, and then I'm gonna walk up to it, and I'm gonna let it sniff at me before I give it some pets,
Okay.
and then I'm attempt to mount.
Okay.
Whoa.
It sniffs you. It seems a little bit weirded out because the scents are weird, But 9 doesn't have a lot of their own musk, we'll say. Smells like motor oil, which is the weird thing.
I've got 9 covered. I know how I help. Druid craft, elk musk.
Sure.
I don't want it to fuck me.
You said you were going to mount it.
It mounts 9.
Exactly. I'm gonna fuck it.
The elk does not run. It is very confused and now a little horny. But I now need 9 to roll a climb check if you want to mount it.
I feed it berries. Feed it berries.
Go ahead and roll that athletics check.
That is a 12 plus 2, 14.
Jay, what's the DC to aid?
It's to fucking get on.
No, you just
a
push
thing.
him up.
Yeah,
You
but
just-
but she's like big.
Oh,
What
Roll
is the
strength.
DC to aid?
roll a strength check.
I know what I said.
Hey, do you want to be my friend? You want to be friends with
That's
me?
16.
Yeah, with
We have a
Adaru
good
helping
thing
you,
going here.
you find that you can pull your way up onto this thing. It doesn't run. It doesn't move. It seems like it turns its head and looks at you when you get up there and just sort of stares at you.
Hey, there.
Right?
I just move this thing and they go right.
I didn't train it. Well, it depends on how it's trained. Does it have reins? Does it have
Yeah.
reins?
I think so.
Then you
Some really rudimentary ones.
should steer with the ropes, and you should use your heels to make it go faster, and pull back to make it go slower. I think. I don't know how giants train their mounts.
I've never done this before, but I have read about it. At least
Jay,
for,
I'm gonna aid.
for horses and stuff.
You're
Not
saying that word, but you've yet to use it
Yeah.
correctly. How do you aid?
That is a strength 8 to slap it on the ass.
It doesn't take much, as it bolts with
I
9
aided.
atop it.
Okay.
9,
does this
I'm
go?
gonna need you to roll another handle animal check as this giant elk takes off into the snow up the hill.
Wait, no, that's too fast. Too fast. Too fast.
Pull back! Pull back!
I stand there, sipping from my flask that I'd filled at the bottom of the hill, and like a dad watching another dad do something wrong. You know that thing. But you're just like, you're not doing that right, and just and I in the weirdest sort of bonding moment, I look over at Evalina, who I feel like is probably sipping her coffee, and I go, started already today.
First thing this morning, I actually go to toast my my flask with his flask.
The arrow just takes off running after.
That
Pull back
is
on the
a
ropes! You need to turn it as you slow it!
13 plus 1, but I'm also going to flash a genius, and
Hold on with your thighs!
I'm gonna try to recall some knowledge that I had read about, saying that I can pet it in this specific spot, and it just really likes that spot.
Oh,
I'm gonna
you
try
gotta
to do
put
that
out.
to try and get it to chill out.
Okay, that puts you over a 15 with Flash of Genius, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay, you want it to stop running?
it's a 19 with Flash Genius. Yeah, I just want him to slow down and let's get to a good pace and just chill at this point.
Sure. With a 19, that's enough to hold on. About, a few hundred yards up the hill, it finally it slows down, bouncing you until it comes to a stop, breathing heavily in the cold. As it stops, you realize that it's shivering. It's cold up here. The mount is cold. When you pet it, you realize this animal isn't really designed to be this high up the mountain.
Guys, it's okay. I know how to warm it up. I cast heat metal on not. No, I don't.
And melts through the middle and cuts it in half. like a plastic
shit.
horse.
Like one of those fucking hot metal ball bearing through whatever videos.
Yeah.
Hot metal lady through elk.
I'm glad you calmed down. You'll be okay. We're gonna be friends now. But it seems like you're really cold, and I don't want to take you higher up because it's gonna get colder. So I'm gonna tie you to this tree, okay? You gonna be okay?
There are no trees anymore.
I'm gonna tie you to this rock, okay?
Trees are
You'll be
behind
okay.
us.
It's a rock.
It's not a rock. It's a boulder.
Oh,
It's not a boulder.
It's not a boulder. It's
It's
a rock.
a rock. The boulder is no longer conflicted.
Okay.
I have spells for this, but they're
The
not
mount
ready.
will remember this. I'm going.
Yeah, for as long as it's alive.
While I've got it tied to this here rock, I guess I'm gonna leave it some food and just throw a blanket over it, and hopefully it'll still be there later. And I guess we can keep all our stuff tied to it as well,
Sure.
because it's gonna pull the wagon back down later.
Sure. So you
If it's
cover
still
with
here.
one of your blankets and leave
Yep.
it behind. You guys
Yeah,
keep...
it I bet the blanket size comparison there is like really like a horse blanket, you know, like it really only covers
Yeah, the
the
back.
middle part there.
Yeah, probably.
I was gonna say we could just take it with us and cuddle, but I don't think we could. It's too much
We
help.
can't take it with us, and that cuddling will turn into Tauntaun style if we try to take it up this fucking mountain.
I know what I said.
It's too cold, and the GM doesn't need more shit up this mountain. So you guys leave the elk behind. Do you guys continue on your journey up this hill into the cloud line?
I move forward until plot happens.
Well,
Nice.
I feel the same way.
as you move toward plot, the hardest part going forward is the fact that as you cross
I scout.
the barrier of moisture, the humidity goes up, and thus the chill.
Down.
And also, visibility goes way down. Because you move into a cloud. Just the clouds. It's the clouds. You walk into clouds. It's magical and shitty. Congratulations. Everyone wearing winter clothes is now wet.
Aw, man.
Thanks for fucking me specifically, Jay.
Sorry.
Not.
What? You can't
Okay.
walk into a cloud and not be wet. That's what they are. They're giant vapor. They're just pools of wet that float in the air.
It's fine. It's fine. Whatever.
I got the magic boots, so I'm not worried. But even without, I think I kind of like the wet, so it's chill.
Yeah, for you it is.
It's like this
weirdly
is almost like
fine.
being underwater, but I can breathe here.
You haven't felt chill since you put on those boots, essentially. And it is noteworthy that you feel cool now. Like, cold. Like, you feel it.
Yeah.
Even with your magic boots, you're like, oh, it must be real cold. As you turn back and look at
shit.
Adaru, who immediately goes, fuck. He looks like a wet cat. Just fuck.
It looks like a wet cat that's about to become a solid cat in this fucking cold-ass weather.
I
Constitution
cheekily
22.
go to
job.
cheers Reyes again.
I pull out my flask and my cheers.
Buy
on
them
that.
boots.
Fuck it.
Averu has been here before. Averu knows what's up. Con 22. Carry on.
Yes. And visibility cuts to only, a dozen feet in front of everyone as you guys carry up the mountain for the rest of today.
Hey, what's the weather look like today? Tomorrow, whatever.
For the next 24.
Weather seems fine. It if anything, you're hoping that the clouds might diminish a little bit, though if things go according to plan, that won't matter anyway. By the end of today, you hope to not be where weather is, like where it exists.
There's still wind and stuff.
There's always wind once you
Yeah.
go above the clouds. You guys carry on
It's just wind.
for half the day. And finally, as you guys are going through this craggy cliff area, you guys enter this space where it's not just walking up a path. There are sections of the path that are starting to go across old, rickety bridges that you can only assume were built by ancient Goliaths. There are spots where you need to jump across a crevice that has been slowly eroding due to the wind and moisture. Luckily, nothing has been outside of you guys' scope. You guys are 8-level characters. You guys can jump a chasm or figure it out.
I have pythons and rope.
Yeah, and there you go. You use a few of them, but luckily it's, like I said, a situation where you don't need to leave them
Preparedness, guy,
behind.
is preparedness.
Yeah, you're very prepared. Climbing hasn't been an issue, especially with Reyes' ability to simply climb walls. So Reyes can go up, set a python for
Set the
everybody, and then
python.
everyone else has no
Yeah.
problem.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
At a certain point, Adair, I'm going to need you to roll one more Constitution save.
I'm gonna need you to eat a dick.
Yeah,
Dirty 20.
actually 9. I'm going to need you to roll
21?
one too. 21's great. Hey, way to go, man.
20.
I mean,
dirty
you know.
20. Dirty 20.
It's one of his good saves.
Oh shit, it's a save. I'm sorry. Dirty 24.
Nice.
I was just adding my con bonus. My bad.
Because you don't.
Yeah, no, that's
you
one of
just
your
have
good
winter
saves.
clothes
It's,
on, correct, Nine?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've got a coat and a hat. I rolled an 18 plus 6.
You can have one for your hat because it's a sick hat. You got a
It
nice
is a sick hat.
You got a what?
18 plus
18
6.
plus 6.
Damn. Okay.
I got good con.
I'm gonna need you to do 2 because I did make him roll 2.
Okay. And that one's a 13 plus 6.
Okay. 9. You notice as you're going up that the joints are starting to ice, and that's the problem. You don't feel the cold like people normally do, but you still are subject to ice and frost, maybe even more so. so it is causing a bit of an issue. But your
Loyal can.
your inner gears have been well kept as an artificer throughout your life. So you do find that you're handling this moisture and cold pretty well.
Thank goodness.
As you guys turn around a corner, I need everyone to roll a perception check.
Turn around.
Because while you still can't see, there's the ghost of sounds coming up ahead of you.
Turn your ass back
Aw.
around.
That
6
wanted
plus
to be
1.
a 16, but it ended up being an 8. I feel
6 plus
feel
1,
with
7.
Yo, fucking
14.
advantage coming in clutch right now.
Oh, fuck, I have advantage.
I got a dirty 20. 13 plus 7.
No, I have advantage on perception checks. Initiative rolls and perception checks.
Sick.
Oh, fuck. That's a sick item you gave him.
But I need to make sure my face doesn't explode.
Is that no
Yes,
shields?
that is right. No, that is only... So that we're not doing this all the time. I've made that call before. It's about the initiative check. Stop it.
Hell
Isn't this what you
face
want, Jay?
No, it's not what I
Isn't this
want.
what you want?
No, it's not. It's not what I wanted. I
Are
want it
you
to happen
not
on initiative rolls.
entertained?
Perception checks come up too often, and it's too distracting.
So 23.
Yeah, everybody but 9 is going to hear... First thing that they hear is the sound of, like, metal on stone. Like, every 10 seconds or so, you guys hear this gong, like, sound and you think it might be the sound of, like, something very solid hitting rock and definitely metal. And every time you hear that, you guys nervously look around you because there's still snow here in the cloud line, and you watch as snow shifts a little bit every time that happens.
Ooh. Spooky ooky
Like
after the
sand in the
avalanche.
desert.
Kinda,
Well,
yeah.
Not really. I mean, it wouldn't look the same, but, you know. It's
You guys don't
thing.
know if you're in a place where snowdrifts are building up, but in this area, the threat of avalanche is still real, and you hear that off in the distance. Do you guys continue forward?
Yeah, I mean, if I could only hear it, are we still in low visibility, or are these clouds gonna
Yeah,
break
at
up soon?
best you can see 10 to 20 feet in front of you right now.
Yeah, I think that Reyes, for my part, keeps moving forward until visibility increases, but very much trying to track that sound so that it's like so it can be oriented around where he's going.
It's very clear that sound is directly in front of you up this trail. If you guys continue forward, eventually you also start to hear,
Get across the bridge. Go.
and then you hear the sound of what, like a lower sort of register voice going,
You'll never make it up this mountain.
and then followed by the sound of the gong again, like that clanging gong rock on steel sound. You can definitely hear the yipes and yips of Knowles the closer you get, and then finally
Get across the bridge. Go now.
you hear the sound of the gong, that gonging noise a couple times. This time you hear like the sound of a couple of thuds.
Jay, I have a question, Jay.
Yes?
Do my speed bonuses that I get from being a Daru stack when I wild shape? Or do I use the animal space speed?
No, actually, I was gonna let you know that everything you have gets applied to your wild shapes, as far as I can tell.
Okay.
You just can't
Because
cast
the
spells.
second I hear get across the bridge, Adair's gone. Adair would like to run intercept and just stop them from doing whatever the fuck it is they are doing. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it.
Okay. I do need
And I can-
people to start adding in a couple of their tokens. I've got you guys down here at the bottom. I have 9 and Adaru because I had their tokens. Go ahead and everybody roll me initiative as Adaru takes off up the hill at that.
Ahead of you, baby.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a 17. It has Adaru wild shapes into a panther with a flat speed of 70 feet.
Okay, so, initiative is thus. Reyes, with his nat 20, is going to be first, but because Adaru took off running, I'm going to give you a full move ahead of him. So, on the map here, we're going to go ahead and place Adaru as if he's fully on the map. We'll say about here.
No, but I wild shape.
We'll talk about how far you move with your actions next. I'm giving you a free move to get you to this point.
Okay, gotcha.
And then...
All right, and then it's
And then it's
my turn?
Reyes' turn, yeah, because Reyes did win initiative as you took off.
Oh yeah. As soon as I could see something, I'd loaded my gun. I slipped it in the audio earlier.
As you guys-
edit that in there.
As you guys, just so you have a little bit more to go on, as you guys have crossed sort of this area where you start to see, visibility isn't great, even though you can make out what's happening. Just so it's clear, even though it's clear on the map, you're still seeing through clouds and fog. But visibility's out to about 30 feet in this area. And you see, as you guys break around this sort of corner of the pathway, there's this ancient rickety bridge, and it looks like a group of gnolls and a couple of giants are trying to storm across it. As you guys come around, you see a large cannonball whiz past a gnoll's face and strike the rocks behind it before zipping back in the exact same path it took. Gnoll nearly losing its life to this thing. And then you hear the voice once again go, "Bring it on, you son of a bitch!"
Does either of these giants, even though it's hard to see, either of them look really fucking big?
Bigger than the others? No. They look to be about the same height as each other, and they look to be about the size of the hill giants you fought previously.
I take a knee and I levy my gun. I got good enough visibility to be able to shoot a motherfucker.
You do have disadvantage on the attack roll, but yes, you can definitely shoot a guy.
Yeah.
All ranged attacks will be a disadvantage, just FYI. Unless you're within, 10 feet.
Then it's a disadvantage. What are you talking about?
No, if for everybody, if it comes up.
Do you think that maybe they have a higher AC than 19?
I don't think that. I would never dream of that. That's super high for some giants, dude.
Yeah, I didn't think so either, but I just wanted to see if we were on the same page.
No,
so I shoot
you
him.
Definitely shoot a giant.
Also, he probably doesn't know I'm there.
No, definitely doesn't. This is a sneak attack.
Pull out my jar of D6 for this. All right, here we go.
A jar of D6
I'm
is
gonna do
a strong statement.
Yeah. 20. 20 damage.
Okay, which one did you shoot?
I think that in more of like a reconnaissance mindset, I would shoot the one in the back, as to, even though the one in the front's going to be alerted, the one in the back is the one that is the bigger concern.
Sure.
And if I manage to take them out, I might be able to salvage my...
I'm going to cut you off right there. No, you don't. But you shoot that guy. You shoot him real good. He cries out in fear and pain as he clutches his ear like a jackass. I couldn't help it. A big orange idiot. Do you do anything else with your turn, Raisk?
Let's see. That's my, well, technically I have 2 attacks. Oh, can I switch guns for free? I have 2 guns.
As an item interaction, but not free, but yeah, you get one of those.
Sick. I switch guns and I shoot him again.
Okay. This one won't be a sneak attack.
Yeah. Yeah, I hit him for, ooh, that's pretty solid. For another 13 damage.
Not far off from your sneak attack damage. All right, second attack, far more ear, a lot more ear in that one. Ear's gone. He blew his fucking ear off. He's bleeding and screaming. Dad, it's the end of your turn. You have a bonus action?
Yeah, I'm a bonus action hide.
Okay, perfect. What'd you get for that, so I know?
21.
Okay. Okay. Now, sadly, the hill giants did roll super great for once, which I think is in vengeance for their forebears. And you watch this one just runs and barrels through these two to get across this bridge. As he gets to the middle, I'm going to go ahead and roll for the bridge. He barrels across, and now I'm going to roll for these two gnolls to roll dexterity check. One of these gnolls gets thrown to the side and grabs onto the railing. The other one is gone. He gets thrown by this giant as he goes off, and you watch him sail into the abyss, screaming and cackling as gnolls do. The other giant, who was going to follow his buddy, is going to turn and try to see who shot him. 21 doesn't see who shot him. He's going to start moving into the snowy area, and he's going to hold his action, I think, because he can't see, doesn't know what's going on. He's going to hold his action to swing on whoever runs out of this fucking snow, I think. And that makes it Evalina's turn.
Okay, so I move 30 feet forward next to Adaru. And can I see the giant?
Yeah. You see the shape of a giant, because you guys have been able to see them like shadowy forms in the mist.
Okay. I'm going to cast Command on him.
Okay. What's their command, and what is my save?
Your save is a 15 wisdom save.
Oh, I'm sure he'll nail that.
That's definitely a giant's good save.
That's their best one. They're so charismatic with their 6 charisma.
Wisdom.
Oh, -1 charisma. Oh, 9.
They all seem so good, and I've never done Command yet, I don't think.
Okay. I mean, not here. You commanded me on our Good Nut episode.
So I know it's only 1 word, but I think it's funnier if I use 2. I will use the I'm going to say drop, but I'm gonna say drop it like I'm talking to a dog. I think that's it. I think
Okay,
that's
you want him to drop the great club that he's got in his hand?
Yeah, and it ends his turn, so he doesn't get his held action.
Oh, yeah. I mean, his held action was to hit somebody with the club anyway, so he drops it.
Yeah. So I go, drop it.
He kind of gets a glazed over look on his face and just drops it like an auto response. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah. I want Mitch to do his thing.
Oh, you go, Queen. There's nothing you can do to stop me.
In the distance, you do hear the sound. It sounds like that one giant has met up with whoever's on the other side of the bridge, and you hear some scuffling, but it is Adaru's turn.
Adaru calls back to the fastest creature he knows. A creature that I had forgotten to add to my stack of things that I can wild shape. Jay, what is the base land speed of a senpai?
Base land speed of a senpai. They are a quick little creature. I'm going to mirror them after the old school version of the cheetah, where their base speed is not extreme. I'm going to give them a 50-foot speed. Something that, a lot of creatures have. But if it can use an action that is a sprint action, where it can move 400 feet and around.
Adaru dives forward over the snow.
Okay.
Demonianizes himself as his form shrinks
200
and reduces.
Doesn't matter. It's enough for
into
you.
a little tiny squeaking worm of legs and speed. A creature of nothing more than velocity and fur. And adding my bonus 20 feet to my move, Adaru takes off across the bridge.
Okay, you're going to use the bridge?
And just goes. Yes.
Okay.
I weigh like 5 ounces. It's probably fine.
Sure. I'm going to go ahead and
I'm going to go with my sprint allows me to ignore difficult terrain. And I'm going to say it's because it's like if you've watched a fucking wiener dog run. They just don't touch the ground. They just sort of sail above cracks and crevices. It's like they're levitating at high velocity. It looks like that. The senpai only has to touch the ground every 10 or 12 feet, so it just skips across the top of everything.
Yeah, the null that's trying to climb back up on the bridge sees you go by, takes a swipe at you about fucking what to you, the senpai, who's living in flash time, seems like an hour later as you sail past him. And I'm just going to go ahead and put you over here. Do you want to be... There's a giant's ass in your way.
Small creatures can move through a large creature's space.
Okay. You're gonna move through its ass?
Yeah,
its ass.
As I said, the action is essentially super speed. That is your action. You have a bonus action left, and you can be anywhere you fucking want over here.
I don't.
Oh, because
I use a bonus action to shift. Yeah.
Okay.
Just so we're all aware,
or not
that's
shift,
the speed in which Mitch is currently moving. That being, what was it, 420 feet?
Mm-hmm.
400 and fast.
Is approximately 60 miles an hour.
Yep. Senpai is a terrifying little varmint.
Fast.
So I put you here, but as you said, you can move through anyone's space. Go ahead and place Adaru anywhere you want.
Yeah.
Anywhere
on the map, right?
I feel like I should walk 400 feet back, but I don't know. What do you want to be? What do you want to do?
Adaru's just gonna shoot straight across. Is this a big rock? Is this a big ass rock? This looks like a big ass rock.
He's hiding. So as you come across the bridge, and
rock?
as you get around across this bridge, you dash past the gnoll who's trying to clamber up. You go underneath this hill giant's legs, and as you turn the corner, you see that this hill giant is doing battle now with a impressive specimen of a Goliath. He has the typical battle mohawk that stands 1.5 feet taller than he already does, giving him like a total mass of 9.5 feet tall. He is swinging a cannonball in one arm, trying to fight against this club-wielding giant, and he has been sort of hiding behind a massive boulder to avoid their attacks as well. But as this one has come in to sort of invade his territory, you realize that he's going to lose his ground. As you curve around the boulder with him...
Oh, hang on then. Let me correct that. The hair is expired by this man fighting with a bowling ball. So Adaru chooses to also fight with a bowling ball, or cannonball, by turning himself into a cannonball, and Adaru is just going to hit the back of this giant at Mach fuck. And just do a full-on collision.
Okay, you are a senpai, which we've described as a small animal hitting a giant.
Has like 1 hit point, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to take rollover damage. I accept that.
What's your intent with the tackle, I guess? Are you trying to do subdual, or just bite him? Are you trying to knock him down? What are you doing?
I don't know.
I don't know
knock
that he
him
can
down,
impact hard enough to...
stagger him, stun him, I don't know, man.
Are you trying to...
Blind him?
Is it a trip attack?
Shoot for his eyes.
Is it a trip attack?
Yes, it's a trip attack. I'm going to catch him right in the back of the knee.
I'm gonna let you do this because you're moving at Mach 9.
I need you to tell me what the rollover damage is.
That's an athletics check, bud. And I'm pretty sure you will take
don't
at least
think that's the way that
you will
works.
take the 1 hit point of damage.
I know
Yeah,
I'm
you just
taking.
lose
I
shit.
know that Aderu is going to take rollover. I understand this. I made this choice a long time
Yeah,
ago.
roll athletics.
Is that how
Oh,
that
that's
works?
a shitty athletics. It's only 12. Yes.
A 12?
Yeah.
I regret to inform you that you do weigh about a pound, and you did hit a hill giant in the back of the knee, and he gets a 15. And while it does cause his knee to buckle slightly, your impact does cause 1 damage to you as you pop out of the form behind this hill giant.
It's fine.
Yeah, it was worth the try.
It was worth a shot.
Yeah. Is that the end of your turn, Adaru?
Yeah, that's it. That's all I had.
All right. This Knoll is going to finish climbing back up, and he's going to run up behind you, Adaru, as you turn back into yourself, and he's going to try to swing at you. 18... Yeah, he's definitely going to hit you.
19 armor class.
He rolled an 18 naturally, so that's going to do...
Okay.
He rolls up with a spear, yep, and stabs you on a bridge. Good call. Doesn't do a great job as the bridge sways underneath him. He only does 3 damage.
Can confirm. Spear on bridge, good.
And then you're also going to... All right, so the other 2 Knolls, seeing you, are one of them's going to fire an arrow at you, and the other Knoll's going to try to shoot at the Goliath across the bridge. He misses the Goliath, and he misses you.
Does he hit the giant?
No. No, sadly, they don't do that in this game. They just have, like, a penalty to his attack roll so that he doesn't hit the giant, and that's why he missed.
Gotcha.
And that's going to make it 9. Bottom of the round, 9. How's it feel down here?
I'm going to run forward, and as far as I can go here, each square is what, 10 feet?
Each square is 5.
Each square is 5?
Yeah, we're dealing with a normal-ass map for this fight. You can be next to Evalina or whatever.
Okay, cool.
Shoot him with the boom tube.
That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to shoot him with the gun lance.
Okay.
That is a 15 plus 3 to hit.
Yeah, that's it.
Hit him for 3 damage.
Oof.
Fuck yeah!
Oof. Okay, real quick.
Fucking got him.
Yeah, that's rough. I'm also going to need you to roll me a little d20. Just tell me what it says.
19.
Cool. The echoing sound of the cannon goes off, of the gun lance, across the crags here, and you see snow shift, but nothing happens.
Very cool.
Reyes. Before it's Adair's turn and he makes it worse, what do you do?
I move my 40 feet movement, puts me there, puts me within about 20 feet of him. But I'll go ahead and just bonus action, jump right on top of this sumbagum.
Wow.
Because he dropped his weapon last turn anyway.
Quick point of order. Does he drop it as a reaction, or does he drop it on his turn?
I believe he drops it immediately.
Okay. I'll follow up on his round as well. But yeah, so, yeah, you're up on him. He's got no weapon.
Yeah. I was still technically hiding, and I can break my movement down to the 2 20-foot movements, if you prefer.
You said that was a 21 for your hide?
Yes.
Okay. If you're going to climb the man, I'm going to give him advantage. But
well, I'm not going to actually climb him.
It doesn't matter. He doesn't see you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I
Doesn't
come
see
right
you in
up on
time.
him. Yeah. I strike him with my rapier. Oh, that's a low damage roll. Isn't that a bitch?
Sometimes they suck.
6. A total of 11 with the rapier.
Okay.
And then I can't imagine I could grapple him because he's fucking so big.
You can try anything.
I can. I just don't want to try. I then strike again with the rapier for 7 damage.
All right.
How does he look?
He looks bloodied.
Okay. Well, then let's just... I can do this. This will be fun. Because I've made... Oh, no. My dedicated weapon's the backsword. Never mind. Luckily for you, I didn't make my dedicated weapon this +1 rapier.
What does dedicated weapon mean?
It means I could have used my stunning strike for it.
Oh.
It's my monk weapon.
Oh, that's a Tasha's thing, isn't it? Dedicated weapon.
Yeah.
All right.
You could use... You can have one weapon be your monk weapon.
That's a monk weapon. Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay. That's the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Evalina, what is the rules on command again, as it now is his turn?
So I was just reading it and I was trying to tell you, but I guess I was muted that whole time.
Yeah.
It does follow the command on its next turn, but I just assumed it would use its held action to do it. Since it held one?
Yeah. Target must have seen it.
That's weird.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with not that, just because, well, then Reyes would be hit, so we'd have to redo that whole round. That is a
Well,
strange...
I mean, he held an action. He used the action.
I'm gonna go with your take, but that means he does get to act this round, because he's done the thing, correct? Yeah. Okay. As long as we're in agreement there. Okay. Yeah, he could pick it up, or he could try to grab the little man that tried to run up his whole ass body. Reyes, I need you to roll that acrobatics, athletics. Whichever is good for you. You fucking giants. You failed me. I thought it would be fun to run giants. As a GM, I've never really ran giants. This is a big moment for me, and they're gonna roll nat ones and shit? Are you kidding me, giants?
Hey, you know what's hilarious? You were sitting there going through your whole tirade, and I was like, dude, I'm still gonna lose this.
I don't know, man.
Like, you were like, are you fucking kidding me? Hilariously, we rolled the same number.
Oh, what do you add?
7.
Then you're gonna win, because they don't have any skills in athletics. They just add strength, which is substantial, but not enough, because that'll make his a 6. He tries to grab at you. Oh, good news for me. He does get a second shot at that. Roll me another one.
Fuck, I hope I don't roll into the nat 1.
Don't do that.
Oh, I didn't. I really didn't. I really, really didn't.
Did you beat a 14?
By a mile, bud.
Oh, that's good. He tries to snap at you twice with his giant arms to grab at you and fails. That's going to make it the other hill giant's turn, who is going to, I guess he's going to keep fighting this Goliath, because as far as he can tell, this little rodent doesn't exist. He's going to swing at this Goliath and hit him across the face once, twice, Rutro. Adaru, you watch this Goliath. You watch this Goliath warrior get just absolutely brutalized by this hill giant's great club. You watch him take 2, and he's not looking great. He is still standing defiant, but he is club-a-dubbed. Evalina, your turn.
He's been club-a-dubbed?
He's been club-a-dubbed right the fuck up.
All right.
Damn, no fun in that tub.
It's clobbering time.
Oh no, the paladin has entered the chat. The last time this didn't go well for me.
I am going to use the maw. No, shut up. I am going to do Searing Smite at 2nd level.
Okay. What does that look like?
Let's see if I hit first.
Yeah, that's good.
Step 1, hit.
Sure.
Does a 20 hit?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So I swing down with my longsword with a fieriness coming off of it.
Fieriness? Yeah.
A fieriness that I call to my god as I do it.
Sword igniting.
And vengeance upon him.
Classic D&D shit. I love it.
Yeah, 100%. And I have 26 damage.
Oof. Yeah, no, he doesn't love that. He's still standing, though, because he is a giant. And giants are basically big old bags of hit points. And so far, very little else. Is that the end of your turn?
He is on fire.
He's on fire.
That's where I left my bag of hit points.
He's on fire. So it turns white hot, it smacks him, and he is ignited in flames. He'll have to make a con save at the start of each of his turns.
All right, please remind me of that when it comes time.
Yep.
That's going to be the Goliath's turn. The Goliath is going to pull out that cannonball once again and swing at this giant's knees, trying to bring him down. And I gotta stop rolling that dice. That dice sucks. He hits with the second attack, which is gonna do 8 damage, and that's going to be the end of the Goliath's turn. Daru.
Yep.
Your would-be ally does not look good. One more thing you take in now that you're all the way across the bridge and you're here is there is a trail of snow that has been like pushed aside, like a snowplow ran through it. You do know that someone got across this bridge and past the Goliath. You notice that there's a wound on the Goliath's head as if he had been struck before you even got over here. What do you do, Aaron?
A rage.
Love it.
And then a reckless attack.
Yeah.
How does the ass end of a giant feel about a 21?
It doesn't feel great about it.
And a way more than that.
Oh yeah, no, it's a big old butt.
That's going to be 16 from the first attack and 7 from the second attack.
Oh yeah, that follow-up. 16 and 7, 53.
And I give him the swamp ass with that necrotic damage.
Oof. Ugh. That rage.
Adaru's gonna, for thematic reasons, Adaru's gonna strike the same knee that Big Buddy did, and we're just fuck this leg. Fuck this leg in particular.
I love that.
Oh shit! I didn't even have to reckless attack because I'm flanking.
Yeah,
Whatever.
you didn't. You don't need to do that. I was gonna actually say that you probably never need to do that. These hill giants have an AC of fucking 13.
I make sure. It doesn't change my rolls though. Changes nothing. I just don't have
Are you done?
advantage against me. Yeah, that's it. Tomorrow.
Okay. That's going to make it Null's turn. The Null behind you is going to do the same thing, because he is flanking as well. Oh, Adaru, that is a nat 20 from the Null.
That's not ideal.
It is not. Luckily, it's
At least
just a
I'm
Null.
mad. At least I'm mad.
Alright, we're going to go total of 16 piercing damage from this spear. The other Nulls are going to turn and begin firing upon Reyes and Evalina.
I probably shouldn't ask this, but he just gets one attack?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, okay.
Evalina, it's a 1 and a 2 for the disadvantage shot. Reyes, it's going to be a total of not enough. Arrows whiz past you guys. After they do that, one of these guys is going to go ahead and drop his bow, and he's going to move up to engage Evalina with this giant. And that's going to make it Nine's turn.
Fantastic. I'm going to cast Scorching Ray. I'm going to point the gun lance at the hill giant in the front and the two gnolls behind him. That is a 16 plus 8, a 2 plus 8, and a 19 plus 8.
The 2 plus 8 will not hit.
Okay, I am missing one of the gnolls. The middle gnoll.
Okay.
So 6 damage to the gnoll in the back, and 6 damage to the hill giant.
Okay. Hill giant's really not looking good. He's already on fire, and you're hitting him with more fire.
Sure am.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes. And I'll move up to get next to Reyes after that.
Okay. Y'all are all in a nice little line, squaring up against this giant and his null friend. That's going to make it Reyes' turn.
Right on, brother. Well, now that I have allies, I get sneak attack again. I am sure that 19 hits for a total of 7 and 8 is 15 plus another 5, 20 damage.
What does it look like when you kill that giant? It had 19 hit points.
Fantastic. I think Reyes just takes the rapier and slides it up the bottom of the jaw into the skull, then pulls it out real quick. I still have a second attack, so I then just swish it, and let's see if I can actually
He's
swish
a
it and do something
swishbuckler.
cool. I am a swishbuckler.
Buckle some swish then, dude.
Do you think that a 12 can hit a gnoll?
It does not hit a null. They quicker.
How much?
They're also in hide armor.
Hold on.
They have shields.
They have hide armor and shields?
Yeah, man, they got a 15 AC.
So then I'll spend 2 key points and make it that I hit him.
How does that work?
Rude.
It's called focused aim.
Uh-huh.
I can spend a key point and add 2 to any roll.
Really? Okay.
And I can spend up to 3 key points. So
Okay.
I add 4,
Well,
makes it a 16.
Then you hit him. How much damage does that do?
I'm gonna hit him for only 7 damage. I wish I could sneak attack him too,
No.
because it's a different target.
Sadly, no.
And that makes sense to me, but I understand it doesn't. It'd be
I'll give
fucking
you
cool.
1 hit point if you want to start using cleave rules. Because you had
Let's
1 hit point
fucking
left
go.
over.
Let's fucking go.
I thought
You have
we
1
should
hit point
really
left
have integrated
over.
that a long time ago.
Yeah. You had 1 hit point left over from that giant. You can give it to that null.
Fuck it.
As the person who probably lost the most on starting Cleave late, I'm fine with it.
It's true.
Cleave rulings, for those of you who are unaware, is an optional side rule in which when an attack would end the life of a target, if another target is within range and that same attack would strike it, it receives all of the remaining damage. This continues until a target is missed or damage is expended.
Correct.
Thank you, Mitch.
So I jam the rapier up to the bottom jaw of this giant, and as I swipe the rapier out, I swipe it out directly at this gnoll,
Okay.
striking him for an astonishing 8 damage.
This null also looks bloodied, and that's going to make it Hill Giant's turn.
Bonus action.
Oh, fuck.
I'm going
You have
to.
way too many things.
Monks.
I'm gonna move to the base of this bridge where I can come help out these fucks. In fact, we can be flanking this gnoll, and we can light work this motherfucker. Those 2 can handle the other 2 gnolls. I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
What are they gonna do? Shoot arrows at me?
All right, that's the end of Rey's turn. That's going to make it the Hill Giant's turn. The Hill Giant fighting Adaru and the Goliath. The Hill Giant's going to turn on Adaru after being harassed, and is gonna go ahead and swing a great club at your head.
He can do that if he likes. AC
What's
19.
your AC? 19? Did you reckless or not?
I did not.
You did
not
not
have to.
Yeah, alright. One attack's going to hit you. The other one's going to whiff harmlessly. That's going to
Pathetic.
be... Yes. That's going to be... I'm rolling. I like rolling. Guys, hit somebody. I'm rolling because last time I didn't get to play. I didn't get to play last time. We're going to play now. That's going to be 19.
It is weird when the DM is the person in the fight that didn't get to fight.
I didn't get to play, yeah. That's going to be 19
that is a weird one.
bludgeoning damage to you, Adaru.
9 damage.
They're fucking barbarians.
Wait, no. 10. 10 damage.
And that's all he's got.
That's not ideal. I wish he hadn't.
Evalina.
It'd be cool if he didn't.
The other giant smolders and burns and is dead. Your fire
I was
doing
like,
what it
it
can
needs
in this
to be
wet environment.
Yeah, his death saves are just...
Oh yeah, he's if I was to give him death saves, they'd already be looking bad.
Yeah.
What do you do with your turn?
He's on fire. Is this Knoll still alive?
Yes.
Barely
Going directly
hanging
in front
on?
of you. He is messed
Yeah.
up, but alive.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just attack him. The Knoll takes 8 points of damage.
Alright, what does it look like when you kill this gnoll?
I am walking towards the next Knoll while I kill this Knoll. I basically just walk into its space and with my sword just slash it for a killing blow and push it off
Just
to the side.
backhands him out of the way with her
Just
fucking
Yeah.
sword.
Backfall.
Yeah, she's just doing that fucking cool guy thing where she's moving forward and killing people at the
Fucking
same time.
anime bitch over here. Just
Yeah.
Backfall. Alright, your Goliath ally is going to swing that
It's still
cannonball
my
at that
turn.
knee again. Oh fuck, you
It
still got
is
stuff?
still my
God.
turn.
Hey now.
Oh
hey now.
shit.
I
Okay,
take
my
a step
bad.
forward and with my second attack the other Knoll.
God damn.
I don't get to play my...
We all have 2 attacks, Jay.
I know,
all right?
I don't like it. It's the worst part of D&D.
Except your boy.
And I'm also going to, I'm just gonna kill this guy, I think.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a different smite.
Bonus action, right? To cast smites?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, Thunderous Smite sounds like a bad idea.
Oh, you want to cast Thunderous Smite? Please.
No, I said that seems
No,
like a
please.
bad idea.
No, I would
Do
love that.
it!
Do it. I fired
I
a
say
gun
do
twice
it.
up here already.
I hit it. Yeah, Thundering Smite's way louder.
Oh, you did fire a gun
hit
twice.
it.
Hey, Reyes, do you mind rolling me a couple of luck checks that I forgot to make you roll?
Sure.
Roll me some d20s.
17,
Okay.
Yeah.
11, and 17.
Okay.
I do 15 points of damage to the second one.
He is still alive, actually. So, you don't quite put him down.
He's
What
on
kind of
fire,
smite?
though.
He is on fire again.
I
okay.
did another Searing Smite. So the other Searing Smite dropped, but he's down, so I don't care.
Yeah. Alright. That's the end of your turn.
I guess. I mean,
Suppose. Alright, your Goliath friend is going to go ahead and try to club this knee. He hates that knee. He's going to hit it twice for a total of 20 damage.
Damn.
Much better than his last showing. And for the flavor of it all, this hill giant his knee buckles and he's now face to face with the both of you. Well, more face to face than he was.
He's facing me.
A little bit, yeah, more facing to you, yeah. And that's going to make it Adaru's
It's a
turn.
long way down to be face to face with a Daru.
Yeah, I mean, he's on one knee. He's only got to look down a little bit.
Yeah, he's not prone or nothing like that, but we've been smashing that knee for a bit. It's got to go out eventually.
So my dice did basically the exact same thing as last time.
Oh, last time that worked pretty good for you, if I remember right.
It did, yeah, it did.
Okay.
The same dice also rolled a 1 on my d8, though, so I'm a little unhappy with that dice in particular. But Adaru is going to slash across the giant's upper torso region. And as he does so, what Adaru's going to do is when he spins around, he's going to pop his collar, where he has the to display the pendant, and look at the knoll and say, "Your leader Chomsky has fled down the hill. Join him with your rabble, or die." And then Adaru is just going to continue, spin the rest of the way around, and hit him for another 7 damage on the giant. So that's 17 and 7.
Cool. All right. Go ahead and give me I'll give you a persuasion check on that.
Now he's got face rot. It's going to be an 18 plus for persuasion.
It's on his butt and his face.
Both ends. Give him the double ender.
17 for persuasion?
Dirty 20.
Damn, man. Hey, guys, when did he learn to roll dice well?
I got new dice.
Way to go, bud. It's nice to not have shitty dice.
I have new dice.
Took long enough.
The Gnoll is going to
I should get the cursed dice.
Look, he's gonna turn toward Reyes, sneaking up behind him, and unless Reyes tries to kill him, he's gonna just bound over the top of Reyes. Reyes, you get an attack of opportunity if you wish to take it. But you did just see what Adaru said.
I don't know. I wanted to throw him off this bridge real bad, but I think that... You know,
I get that.
like
I do get that.
Like both Jeff and Reyes
It's real
really wanted
fun.
to throw him off this
You don't
bridge.
often get the
It would
chance
be
to do
so
a cool fight on a bridge.
Yeah, there's not a lot of opportunities you get to throw a man off a fucking bridge, dude. But like,
if it helps,
it also feels like it would be a counter. Like from Reyes' point of view, it would be like undercutting him.
It would
And I
be
don't really
pretty
wanna-
bad faith.
all right, yes or
Yeah,
yes or
exactly.
no, yes or no. We're losing time. He's jumping over your head right now.
No.
Okay, he gets away.
No.
He gets away. He's running away.
Points of growth for Reyes. He chose to not murder.
Fuck, I really wanted to throw him off this bridge.
Yeah,
though.
bro, I get it. Because it was his turn. He's gonna run. He's also gonna bark an order to his friend. I'm gonna give him a persuasion check against this other Knoll. Adair, what do you add to persuasion?
2.
Okay. Oh man.
Jay, you better put another bridge fight in this fucking game.
We do have to come back
I'll work
down.
one in. I'll work one in.
We do have to come back down.
Oh, dude, you're +2. Convinces the other Knoll to fucking bolt. Sadly, that Knoll is on fire. How much fire damage do they take?
I'm rolling it. 4 fire damage.
Okay, he's gonna take the 4 fire damage, and immediately disengage from Katie, and start moving with his other Knoll. So disengage is a full action. He's
Yeah.
gonna disengage just so he can dive into the snow and roll around. Just gonna drop, and the other Knoll is gonna run up and start to
Isn't putting out a fire a full?
It's a full action. That's what I'm saying. So these two Knolls, this Knoll yips the other Knoll. You don't speak Knoll. But what happens is this Knoll sort of backs away a step just so you can't attack of opportunity. It goes prone to put out the fire. And the other Knoll starts to drag it away from you in we're getting the fuck out manner.
Just grabs him by the back leg while he's rolling.
Yeah, you in theory could try to attack the other Knoll when he helps his friend as well. But that's up to you.
Yeah, I want to attack the other Knoll.
Fuck him.
Fuck him. Oh, I hit.
That's good, because in the back of your mind, a sinister presence sees 2 vulnerable Knolls. Demonkin.
Yeah. Well, also, I am just not feeling them lately, you know? 9 damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the Knoll's turn. Number 9.
9 would like to pick up the Giant's Club and walk over to the edge here and fucking wing it at the other hill giant with catapult. That is a dex 16. I would like to argue, since he's crippled in one leg, maybe he's got disadvantage there.
You don't need an argument. You don't need to make any arguments.
They don't dex.
He rolled a 3.
Over the many years of me using the spell catapult, you don't actually have to touch that thing.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking goofy. You just think of anything in 60 feet and it goes.
Yeah.
Sick.
Anything within 30 feet of you.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
Range is 60, and then it goes in a straight line 90 feet. So, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Weird. So yeah, I do that, and I fucking wing it directly at that leg.
All right. You hit him. What is the damage on catapult?
12.
Okay.
That is 3d8. I rolled a 12.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, because I moved up to the edge, and then I threw something.
Reyes, it's your turn. You guys you roll up on this fight with this hill giant. It's down on one knee, and it's basically you basically are watching this Goliath and Adaru giving him the Cap and Bucky treatment that they gave Iron Man. That's what
Yeah.
Wait,
absolutely.
no, I've got it. Jeff, I've got this for you.
I'm just gonna kill that giant.
Yeah.
I have a plan. Do you want to kill the giant, or do you want me to try to bait him backwards onto the bridge while you go under the bridge, and then you can yank his leg out from under him and off-bridge him?
I mean, as fun as that sounds, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it sounds like fun. I'm near positive
Because I will do that for you.
I want you to know that I'll give you that chance, but I want you to know that I'm going to do some wild shit myself if you fuck up.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so I'm not even gonna take that chance. I'm gonna pop out and show him. Does a 15 hits him, right?
Yeah. Don't bother doing it. Don't bother with any math. He has 6 hit points. Why don't you go ahead and just describe what it looks like when Reyes kills yet another giant? Reyes the Giant Slayer, guys.
Dude, watch out. Favorite enemy and shit.
He can climb them motherfuckers, and it's real advantageous.
Yeah, exactly. So I think I just I walk up behind Aderu, and this one, as I reach up and over in a not very fencerly stance, I'll tell you that much for a rapier attack, I just stab that motherfucker in his eyeball.
Okay.
Like, just in the eye, through the head, and I pull it out real quick. He drops. And in that moment that it feels like combat's over, I levy the rapier, but trying not to be super threatening, just kind of like in a...
Are we cool?
Yeah, are we cool sort of way? And I go, are you Bruce?
The Goliath finally kind of stands up again because he's been winded as fuck after the couple shots he took to the torso. Kind of dusts some snow off and looks at you now. What the fuck are you talking about? Who the fuck is Bruce? My name's Reyes.
We're here for a stone Goliath on this mountain. Do you know where he is?
This mountain is
Can
sacred.
I can't hear him, right?
No, you guys can hear him. The winds are like if they're not being quiet. Yeah, if you guys let you guys let the gnolls get away,
I'm gonna kill the gnolls. It's my turn, but I hear him talking.
We're not out of combat. If they don't do combat, we can skip to your turn.
Yeah, no,
it would be your turn anyway. The giants are dead.
Yeah, it's my turn, and I would like to kill these gnolls.
Okay.
Smack. That's
nope. Roll it. Nope, they're not. Roll it.
Nat 20. He's dead.
He is dead.
No, roll all the damage.
I am.
Just
no, don't. Please.
Cleave rolls. Cleave rolls. You might get 2 for 1.
Can we assume? Hang on, Katie. Roll your second attack. Roll your second attack.
Another
dice.
nat 20. What is going on
Jeff,
today?
we don't give a shit. Doesn't matter what the fuck she rolls.
All right.
Jeff,
I'm lucky.
There's
That
no
was
way they
crazy.
survive.
Jeff, when she goes to like do some shit, like go to work or whatever the fuck, I need you to sneak in her room, just get a big old salt tub, and just float them dice.
Give her my
just float them
give
dice
her
for me
my
just
dice.
one time.
Just give her mine.
Or
They're
sneak
metal.
some
dice.
Fuck.
They're metal.
Mercury. You're gonna need mercury.
Yeah, you're gonna need some mercury.
You can float metal dice.
I decapitate one, while like the one that's dragging the other one, and then stomp the head of the other one.
9. You watch as the combat is ending, and these 2 gnolls are trying to get away from Evalina. She has marched up and brutally executed both of them directly in front of you.
Just fucking brutalizes them.
Yeah, I walked back in and I was like, whoa, what happened?
I mean, I've killed some people brutally, but I'd say most of them deserved it.
Not usually in full retreat.
Evalina, they were running away. I don't think that was necessary anymore.
I look at 9, and I'm just breathing heavily. Because, like, that, I'm sure that took a lot of effort in my armor. And I'm just like,
are you okay?
We have to get over the bridge. He's telling them too much. And I turn and I go to the bridge.
Evalina, go ahead and return one of your lowest level slots back, as your dark passenger is quite pleased with what you've just done.
We could have gotten there faster if you hadn't stopped to cut their heads off.
9 just says that under her breath as Evalina continues forward, and I follow.
Okay. Back over with Reyes and Adaru. You guys stand with...
Hello!
You guys stand with the Goliath known as Reyes as you guys cross the bridge, where he is not standing down. He still has his cannonball out, and he's looking at Reyes, and he says, This is a sacred place. Non-Goliaths don't come here. This is our burial ground. You gotta leave. I'm not letting you at none of our frozen kin.
I want nothing to do with your sacred place or your frozen kin. But we're here on a mission, and not from the primacy, from Fae.
Roll a persuasion. Go ahead and do it.
That's totally my strong suit.
Yeah, roll it with advantage, though, because I do feel like he is in a bit of a bind at the moment.
Rolled in a place where I can't see it. That's bad. See if it gets better. It does. Luckily enough, of course, if I had nothing, of course.
Okay.
17.
17 will be enough. He lowers the cannonball, and he's like, I don't have time to explain much. The big one got by me. He winged me across the face, and then he took off. And I don't trust no ice giant up on my sacred top. Can you help me?
Let's go.
Aye.
And then he just turns and takes off running.
Yeah, right behind him.
Same.
right
Follow.
behind him, but like both me and Aderu are both kind of like half jogging because we know we're gonna outpace him if we're not
because
careful.
otherwise we're... Actually, Adaru doesn't. Adaru just goes.
He doesn't
I don't know where I'm going.
have the same boots that we do, so it's not difficult terrain for him.
Oh, that's
I'm
true. If
sprinting.
the terrain's difficult, then
Yeah.
I'm
But you
half
don't
jogging.
because you have the boots.
All right.
Notably, Jay did say there was a large furrow in the snow. I assume Adaru follows that.
Yeah, it's easy.
There are
to-
tracks
there's
that are
no
obvious
way
to follow, so...
Yeah, and there's only one path. Up this
Adaru
mountain.
just bolts up
and
the
as
path.
and it doesn't
Yeah,
take you
if-
guys long. As you guys go a little higher, you break the cloud line and you start to reach the peak. Directly above you is what essentially there's no snow anymore. This is not a snow-capped mountain. It is devoid of all things, and the wind starts to kick up and blow harder and harder. At this point, then I'm going to need everyone to roll me a DC 20,
Con 24.
DC 20 Constitution check because you cannot breathe up here.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah,
Hey?
what do I?
you're right.
Hey is for horses.
Yeah,
What lungs?
yeah.
I mean,
I-
Ryan just keeps rolling the same one, right? For the
Yeah.
cold? Like, it's just the same
Yeah,
DC for
I am going to
9.
make you roll one. I'm going to make that DC 15 to make it fair, to make it
19
more real.
plus 6.
Okay, because you
You bitch.
You are
it didn't
not-
matter anyway.
you are not
I rolled
immune
it
to the
after
effect.
I said hey.
The character does not need to breathe, but the character is still subject to exhaustion rules. I've checked Warforged, so
I'm not subject to exhaustion rules. No, it's eating though. It's eating. I
yeah,
don't have
it's
to eat.
eating. You can be exhausted, sir. What'd you get?
I could be exhausted still. Not great. Can I argue that even though I can't breathe underwater, I'm decent at holding my breath?
No, you
And
cannot.
that one.
That one?
Yes, and that one.
Oh, dude.
I said I'd be mean. Hey, Reyes, I'm gonna need you to take 2 levels of exhaustion, as after this fight and everything you've been through finally settles in.
That's fucking bullshit.
It sucks ass. Hey, Evalina, what did you get?
I got a 16.
Okay. You will also have 1 level of exhaustion, Evalina.
But I wasn't running.
We've been climbing a mountain for 3 days.
Because you've been swinging your
okay.
sword more than necessary.
But she
that's
wasn't
why.
running for
Yeah.
the last 100 feet, Jay.
Yeah.
Come on. Math the math.
She's
I
also
wasn't.
hopped up on caffeine and a little bit of a rich princess. It's been a lot of camping.
And carrying plate mail at high altitude.
Yeah, there you
and-
go. You're done.
Hey, I can put a level of exhaustion on here. That's fun.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can put the level of exhaustion in. And I'm at the last okay level of exhaustion. My speed being halved, not so bad. Disadvantage on ability checks could be worse.
Yeah, that's not.
I'm
gonna
just
be...
mad that Katie is going to still be getting nat 20s, even though she's going to be rolling everything with disadvantage. That's what makes me
No,
mad.
she won't. She's not going to roll barely anything with disadvantage. She's only doing ability checks.
Yeah. As you guys cross the line far above you, with several rounds ahead of lead time, you see a tremendous, pale blue-skinned man running up the mountain to the top. And you know that this must be the one who claimed himself to be Thiatsi. Hey, Tavern Goers! Thanks again for listening to Torchlit Tavern. Today's tale featured Mitchell Travis as Atheru, Jeffrey Lisk as Reyes, Ryan Santos as Number 9, Katie Mischief as Evalina Chopin, and Jameson Oxford as the Dungeon Master. Check the show notes to find where you can follow us on social media, or email us with any of your most pressing questions at torchlittavern@gmail.com. You can also find our entertainers on the streets of twitch.tv/Torchlit Tavern, yelling obscenities at passersby. If you enjoyed our tale, you can tip your storytellers as you leave the tavern, which you can do via patreon.com/Torchlit Tavern, or at ko-fi.com/Torchlit Tavern. Every little bit helps, and those who tip well and often can find themselves privy to an extra story or two, jokes, or maybe even a bit of hidden lore. Our story continues to grow all the time, and though we have no designs on a vast empire, your help is always appreciated.
Our theme music for this campaign was designed by the bard, Brett Eagleston. Get his music at bretteagleston.bandcamp.com or find links for all his projects by following Bread Eagles on Twitter. This episode was edited and produced by Jameson Oxford and Ryan Santos. Other music and sound effects are provided by Epidemic Sound with help from freesound.org.
And if you should find yourself surrounded by eager ears and attentive listeners, remember to tell good stories. Evalina, go ahead and return one of your lowest level slots back, as your dark passenger is quite pleased with what you've just done.
Magic Reindeer doesn't give me spell slots back, and I shit in the woods every day. How rude.
Shit in the woods every day.
That's actually how Adaru gets his spell slots back.
Makes sense. Actually,
That's why he can't do it. That's why he can't do it up here. There's no fucking woods.